Greetings, welcome, and thank you for clicking. I'm Christian of Standing Stones Healing, and I'm so honored and excited to welcome you to another Choose One of 3 card reading for your monthly messages. Welcome February. Wow, the year is flying, already 1 month gone, and the second month here on its way. And I'm personally really excited for February because on the 19th, I am starting another Unlock Your Card Magic program to help you unlock your card magic to read any cards, anytime, for anyone. You can learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. Well, number 1, 2, or 3. Which is your number for this month? If you know which your number yours is for February, you can click down straight away to get there. If you're new to these readings, just choose number 1, 2, or 3, and there is a corresponding card reading for your monthly messages. And if you're not sure which number is yours for this month, 1, 2, or 3, I'm going to do a little bit of drumming and set some space for you to clear away everything that's come before, everything that's coming later, to focus in on this blessed present moment and to allow number 1, 2, or 3 to come to you for your monthly messages. Please join me in taking 3 deep cleansing breaths. We're going to clear away everything that's come before, everything that's coming later, and focus in on this blessed present moment. What is your number, 1, 2, or 3? Greetings, number 1. Welcome, number 1, to your February 2023 messages. Number 1, your Celtic Dragon Tarot card is the King of Cups. The King of Cups, number 1. Oh, number 1, I've got some clear things coming up for you on this card, but let's see what else we have for your February. We have Archangel Raphael, who says, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Yep, got it. Wonderful. Archangel Raphael, thank you for being here. Your Archangel card number 1 is Peace. Archangel Chamuel says, peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Beautiful. Number 1. Blessings to your peace. You had 2 Viking runes. Number 1, we have the rune of Gateway and the rune of Partnership. And finally, number 1, we have Grounding. I am grounded. When life overwhelms us, it is time to get outside and touch the earth to ground ourselves, reestablishing our essential unity with nature. I breathe in the comfort of Mother Earth. I am filled with a connection to the Earth's center. I breathe out anxiety. Beautiful. Number one. Number one, before I share with you some pretty powerful messages for your February, I want to make sure to share with you that on February 12th, I'm hosting again my Journey with the Cards workshop. This is a free live workshop all about card reading. So if you are a card reader or you are interested in getting started on your card reading journey, please do join that free workshop. The link to join is down below. Register, and even if you cannot join us live, you will indeed get the recording. But this is a fun workshop. Every time I run this workshop, it's a lot of fun. It's interactive. It's a great time. So I do hope that you will register and join us. And if you've got cards, bring them. Number one, I also want to make sure to say that on February 19th, I am starting another Unlock Your Card Magic program. This is a completely unique card reading program that you will not find anywhere else, because I am showing you how to unlock your own card magic so that you can read any cards from any deck at any time for anyone. So learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. It starts on February 19th. Super excited to offer this program. I only offer it a couple of times a year, and it's a lot of fun. It's incredibly powerful. It's not just a card reading program. Indeed, it is a program of self-discovery. So, number one, here's what I got for you for your February. If you check out this King of Cups here, we've got the King of Cups. He's confident. He is feeling secure. He is feeling powerful. Number one, this kind of feeling is indeed within your grasp, but it's not quite here for you yet. Now, what I'm getting for you, number one, is that you've gone through some times lately where you felt like you have one foot in one world and one foot in another, or one foot in one relationship, one foot in another, or one foot kind of in one way of thinking and one foot in another. Indeed, number one, it's like you are standing at the edge, where you are in this kind of space where the sand and the water meet. And so this is the kind of space that you are in at this time. Now, what that means is that space can leave you feeling less than confident, less than powerful, and even a little, I don't want to use the word weak, number one, but just not feeling quite as confident as you might like to be feeling. Now, what I'm getting for you is that indeed this feeling of feeling confident and powerful is within your grasp. And as a matter of fact, you're being called and encouraged to recognize the ways in which right now, where you kind of feel like you're both on the edge of the water and the edge of the sand at the same time, how you actually have much more power in that position than you might realize, recognize, or think. And so, number one, you've got a little bit more power right now than you might realize, and you're being called to really reach out and claim that King of Cups energy, where you feel powerful, you feel confident, and you're ready for what comes next. Now, we've got here this peace card with the archangels and Archangel Shamuel. So, you know, there have been some rough seas for you lately, some seas that have been a little turbulent and a little choppy. You've had some choppy and rough kinds of seas lately, number one. And number one, you are being encouraged to know that there is some greater sense of peace on the way. So again, this inner King of Cups is ready to come out, ready to feel confident, ready to just exude that power. And so the choppy and rough seas that you have been experiencing indeed are on their way. But what I'm getting for you, number one, is that it's going to be important for you to cultivate that for yourself. And so rather than looking to the horizon for, oh, the peace, I know it's coming, the peace, surely it's on its way, right? Create that peace within yourself at this time, number one. One of the things that's really going to help you to do that is some grounding. So you've got some real encouragement to get in touch with the earth quite literally right now, to do some grounding. You know, number one, maybe it's time to go hug a tree and wrap your arms right around that tree to help you to cultivate that sense of peace. Mother Earth is, I believe, the most powerful healer. And so anytime we can get in touch with Mother Earth, spend time in nature, that truly is going to help us to come to a place of peace and to create a greater sense of peace within us. Now, number one, you've got encouragement here for you in terms of this idea of healing with Archangel Raphael. You're a healer like me. Here's what I believe, number one. I believe that we are all healers and that we all have the capacity to help heal one another and to help heal ourselves. And so what that means is that you're also being encouraged to bring out that inner healer within you. And you're being encouraged to use that capacity to heal and to facilitate healing for yourself, especially right now, number one. So, you know, if you identify as someone who helps others, if you identify as someone who, brings their love and light to help others, it's time to turn that light and shine it back on yourself right now, number one. And to focus first and foremost on your own personal healing and your own personal peace and cultivating that. So number one, it's time to turn the healing towards yourself. Really, truly, it is the most powerful kind of healing is self-healing and focusing in on our own self, our own growth and healing. And so number one, truly, it is time for you to do that throughout the month of February and to put your own healing first before anyone else's. Now, what's the deal with these Viking runes? We've got the rune of Gateway and the rune of Partnership. You know, this is sometimes also thought of as the rune of commitment or even the rune of love. Now, what I'm getting from this for you, number one, is that right now is a time for you really to commit to your own inner healing, to commit to cultivating your own inner sense of peace, and to commit to tapping into that King of Cups power. That confidence, I'm getting very much a sense of emotional confidence and emotional power. So it's time for you to tap into and cultivate that and to commit to your own inner healing, your own sense of peace and confidence, to know that these choppy and rough waters, the seas that you have been navigating, have been there for your growth and healing, and to really dive deep into those waters to recognize that. What I'm also getting for you, number one, is that with this rune of Gateway, you know, just like standing on the shore, on the edge, you've got water, you've got sand, and you are right on the part where they meet, number one. Same thing with stepping through a gateway, walking through a door. You are right at the threshold. And so you're being encouraged to ask yourself which door you want to step through and how you want to step through it. So who you want to be as you step through it. and what you want there to be on the other side. Because truly, you have the power to be the King of Cups in all of your emotional power on the other side of that door, on the other side of that gateway. So it's time for you, number one, to step through that, to recognize and own that power, and to really and truly commit to cultivating that inner peace and that inner sense of power through these rough and choppy waters, through this kind of liminal space, the in-between space, number one, that you have maybe kind of felt like you're in at this time and at this recent time. So encouragement for you, number one, throughout your February, to get yourself some grounding. That's really going to help with this, to recognize the ways in which you need to heal and to focus on your own inner healing and cultivating your own inner peace. Be that King of Cups. Tap into that King of Cups within you for your February, number one. Well, number one, such an honor to bring you your February messages. Thank you so much for being here. Please do like, share, subscribe, send to a friend, comment below if this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to see you at the Journey with the Cards workshop on February 12th, and I'd be ecstatic if you decide to join us for this round of Unlock Your Card Magic, to truly step into that King of Cups power with the cards. Number one, I'm sending you so many blessings and best wishes for your February. P.S. number one, I almost forgot. Please do make sure to join me on Valentine's Day, February 14th. I'm going live on Facebook with Valentine's Day love readings. So join us and get a card for your love messages. Thank you and blessings. Greetings, number two. Welcome, number two, to your February 2023 messages. Number two, you had quite a few messages for you for your February. Lots of cards for you, number two. Number two, we have indeed the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords, number two. We also have the Ace of Swords, number two, the Ace of Swords. And finally, we have the High Priest, number two, the High Priest. Wow, number two. I've got some real messages for you. We could do a whole reading on just these three cards, but you've got more cards in store for your number two February. You had two angel cards. We have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Yep, not surprised to see this card, number two. Your second angel card is Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Yep, got it. Great. Number two. Number two, you had, number two, I've lost a card here, number two. Number two, you had three Viking runes, number two. You had the rune of fertility, the rune of growth, and the rune of flow. Phew. And finally, friend. I am a friend. A caring friend is worth more than any worldly possessions. I breathe in the loving friendship that makes life's struggles bearable. I am filled with love, light, and laughter to be shared with my friends. I breathe out all loneliness and distrust. Wow. Number 2, we've got lots of messages here for you for your February. Now, number 2, I first want to give you the message that on February 12th, I am again offering my free live Journey with the Cards workshop. You can learn more and register at the link below, but this is a fun, interactive, great time workshop where we talk all about card reading and all about the cards. So if you're a card reader or you're interested in learning about and starting your card reading journey, jump in on that free workshop. If you can't attend live, yes, indeed, I'm sending the recording. If you've got cards, bring them. It's going to be a lot of fun. I also want to make sure to tell you, number 2, that starting on February 19th, I am again offering my unique, powerful Unlock Your Card Magic program. And so if you love card reading, want to be a professional card reader, want to dive deep into your card reading journey, or you're just starting out, I will teach you everything you need to know to get going on your card reading journey and unlock your own card magic so you can read any cards for anyone at any time. You can learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. Yes, the link is below. And finally, number 2, on Valentine's Day, February 14th, I'm going live on Facebook with love readings. And so if you want your love messages, get in on that live Facebook card reading event. The link for that is below as well. So thank you, number 2. Number 2, we've got a really interesting reading for you this month. Number 2, I'm kind of sensing for you some, I have no better way to put it. It's coming to me now as like funky energy. You got some funky energy going on, number 2. You know, I'm sensing really indeed a sense of conflict in your life right now. Now, number 2, this might be external conflict. This could also be internal conflict. But what I'm really getting very clearly for you is that this sense of conflict has some roots in some fear about scarcity and lack of abundance. Now, whatever that means to you, number 2, but this is what I'm clearly getting for you. So number 2, you've got some inner, external, even maybe conflict going on about fears of not enough, fears of do I have enough, fears of I got to make sure to get my piece of the pie before the pie runs out. So there's some real concerns about this right now, number 2, that has just some funky energy around it and attached to it. And even some scattered and unsettled and uncertain. And I'm just even getting a little bit of cranky energy too, number 2. I don't know if you're feeling a little cranky lately, number 2, but I'm picking up on some cranky kind of energy. So here's what we've got for you, number 2. Number 2, there's an encouragement for you to just hold on. It's okay. The scarcity, the lack of abundance concerns that you have, it's going to be okay, because here's why. You've got something new on the horizon that you just can't yet see. So something new is on its way, number 2, and we have that right here, not only in that card very clearly, the angel card, but very clearly in the Ace of Swords. We've got newness coming, we've got growth coming, we've got hatching coming. So number 2, you're being encouraged to just hold on, put the sword down. It's going to be okay. You don't have to fight over every last crumb, because newness is on the way, growth is on the way, abundance is on the way, and it's going to be okay. So drop the sword, take a deep breath, clear that funky energy, because it's going to be okay. Newness is coming, hatching is coming, growth is coming, abundance is coming, newness is indeed on the horizon. You know, I'm just getting for you the encouragement that you may want to shake off some of that funky energy with just some purposeful, intentional breathing. The breath is so very powerful for resetting our energy and bringing us into the present moment. We oftentimes underestimate the power of the breath. And so, number 2, take some deep breaths this month. When you start to feel that cranky, scarcity, I want to fight kind of energy, the conflict, take some deep breaths, clear that funky energy. It's going to be okay. Now, number 2, here's what I'm also getting for you. This High Priest card is here to encourage you that this funky energy is going to clear. The more you help it clear, the faster it's going to clear. But that funky energy is going to clear and is going to be replaced with some High Priest energy, where you are going to be feeling much more in your power. You know, you check out that High Priest. This guy is not worried about scarcity. He's not worried about whether or not abundance is coming. He is abundant and he is feeling it. And so you're being encouraged to recognize that that High Priest energy is on the way, and that you are being encouraged to help bring and help usher in that High Priest energy, number 2, by working to clear some of that funky energy that's around you right now in terms of conflict, scarcity, abundance, and etc. Here's what we have for you in the runes as well. You've got some real encouragement, number 2, that growth is on the way. So abundance is on the way. Now, depending upon where you are in the world, if it's winter for you, then yes, growth is indeed on the way. Indeed, the seasons are turning, the earth is turning, and indeed, growth is on the way. So be on the lookout for that and know that that new energy is going to come in. That funk is going to clear regardless of what you do. But if you can take steps to actively help clear the funk, it's going to bring in new energy sooner and even more powerfully. So bring that High Priest in with some intention, number 2. But with these runes, the growth is on the way. Fertility is on the way. As a matter of fact, it is a fertile time for you to be considering your sense of scarcity or abundance and those kinds of questions right now, and how you might be fighting over every little crumb, and to consider planting some seeds of abundance and planting some seeds of growth at this time. So it is a fertile time for you, number 2, even though it might not seem like it, because you're focused on the lack and the scarcity and the conflict right now. So number 1, take your focus off of those things and go with the flow, knowing that new energy is flowing to you. But again, you can indeed help that along. Now, this friend card is also really screaming at me that that conflict that you are feeling, whether internal or external, it's time to turn from being a foe to being a friend. And so that might be external in terms of you feeling some conflict with your partner, feeling some conflict with your boss, coworkers, neighbors, whoever it might be, is to turn that faux conflict energy into some friend energy. So turn this conflict, faux energy, scarcity mindset into some friend, happy neighbor, happy coworker, happy love partner, or sister, brother, whatever, friend kind of energy. Abundant kind of energy. So it's time to be a friend. And if this is indeed internal in terms of the conflict with the scarcity mindset, the lack of abundance, it's time to be a friend to yourself, number 2. So throughout February, tap into the friend energy rather than the foe energy. I don't know, embrace, love, hug, whatever it means to you, number 2, but it's time to be a friend. That is indeed going to help bring in this high priest energy more quickly and even more powerfully. Wow, number 2. Lots of messages for you for your February in terms of the growth, the newness on the way, the abundance on the way, something new on the horizon that you just can't yet see, but indeed it is on its way, number 2. So number 2, I'm sending lots of blessings to your February, to the abundance that is on its way, to putting down the sword and being a friend instead of a foe and bringing in that high priest energy. Number 2, please like, please subscribe, please share, send to a friend, comment below. Does this reading resonate with you? I appreciate hearing from you. I appreciate you being here, and I'm sending you lots of blessings and best wishes for your February. Greetings, number 3. Welcome, number 3, to your choose one of 3 messages for your February 2023. Number 3, let's see what we have for you for your February. We have, number 3, the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups. We also have, for your angel card, Opal, who says, "Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels." Yep, not surprised to see this card based on what I was getting for your Celtic Dragon Tarot card. Let's see what else is in store. Your second angel card is Archangel Uriel, who says, "Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind." Oh yes, absolutely indeed. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. Your Archangel card is Michael. You are safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. Beautiful, Archangel Michael. Thank you so much, Michael. You have 2 Viking runes, number 3. We have the rune of wholeness and the rune, of joy. Beautiful. And finally, we have for you Oracle. I am an oracle. An oracle is aware of the subtle voices and symbols that reveal the messages that guide us. I breathe in the trust I need to follow my intuition. I am filled with the wisdom of my higher self. I breathe out my doubt that the answers will come to me. Wonderful. Number 3. Number 3, I want to make sure to mention to you a couple of things. Number 1, number 3, on February 12th, I'm offering again my free Journey with the Cards workshop. This is a fun, interactive workshop all about card reading. And so if you are interested in learning all about card reading, if you are interested in starting your card reading journey, or if you just love talking about card reading, please do join us for that fun interactive workshop on February 12th. The link to learn more and register is below. And if you cannot join us live, no worries, I am indeed sending the recording. I also want to make sure you know that on February 14th, I'm going live on Facebook. Yes, that is Valentine's Day with love messages. And so if you would love a love reading, stop by February 14th, learn more on the link below. And finally, number 3. Starting on February 19th, indeed, I am again teaching my comprehensive, powerful Unlock Your Card Magic program. I'm super excited to offer this program. Love teaching it. It is a lot of fun, and it truly is a powerful card reading program, unlike any other card reading program out there. I am going to show you how to read any cards for anyone at any time and unlock your own card magic. Learn more at standingstoneshealing.com/magic. The link, of course, is below. Now, number 3, for your February, here's what we've got. It's time for you to do some inner child work, to tap into your inner child, to do some play, and to really bring a sense of joy and excitement and fun into your February. You know, you can think of February, the F month, as time for some fun in February. So it's time to play. It's time to go get in on a swing set. It's time to go down some slides. I don't know, number 3, whatever it means to you, but really it is time for some play. It's time for tapping into your own inner child and just playing and having fun. This playful and fun energy is really going to help you, in a sense, number 3, to tap into some healing right now. So, you know, number 3, we all have healing to do, always. It's part of being human. And what I'm getting for you is that there's some healing for you that needs to be done on a child level with your inner child. Now, you know, we hear this all of the time. Heal your inner child. Heal your inner child. The truth is that inner child healing is never done. It's an ongoing thing. So you can never fully, quote unquote, heal your inner child, whatever that means in the first place, right? So number 3, this is not a judgment kind of a thing where it's like, you have more inner child healing to do. You haven't done all of your inner child work, number 3. Shame, shame. There is none of that with this, number 3. But it is indeed time for you to just do some playing and to bring out that inner child in terms of just having some fun, just doing some playing, running around, jumping, dancing, singing, getting on the swings, going down the slides, going to the arcade, jumping on a trampoline. Hey, I don't know what it means to you, number 3. Maybe it means watching some cartoons, maybe even some cartoons you used to love as a kid. It might be time to watch some of those. But the encouragement here truly is that it's time for some fun play. It's time to get with your own inner child. You may even want to get with some actual real kids this month, number 3, and play with them. Kids are so good for helping us to remember that play is important, that wonder and amazement are essential in our lives. And kids are so great for helping us to really revive that playful energy within us. And so tap into that inner child. You may also want to really get with some actual kids to play and explore and have fun during February. So number 3, this is your assignment, your homework for February. Get your play on, whatever that means to you, but tapping into that inner kid is going to really help you, number 3, to tap into some inner healing that needs to be done at this time. Now, there's encouragement for you that as you tap into this inner child, bring out the child, do some healing work, whatever that means. There's encouragement on a couple of levels here with this Archangel Michael card. Number 1, there's encouragement that you're safe to do this. You know, sometimes we can feel a little unsafe to play. You know, like for instance, you go to the playground and the swings are there, the slides are there, and maybe you want to swing on the swing, maybe you want to go down the slide, but you look around, is anyone looking? I don't know. I'm a grown-ass adult. Can I do this? Is that okay? Yes, it's okay. Number 3, you are safe to do it. And sometimes it's great to have kids along with us so that we can play and it's safe to play because ain't no one judging us because we're playing with kids. Oh, it's okay for me to swing on the swings because I'm doing it with the kids. So yes, if you need to use kids as your excuse this month, number 3, go on ahead and do that, but you are indeed safe to break out that inner child and play. Sing, dance, jump, run around, whatever it means, build blanket forts in the living room. Yes, it is safe to do that, and you're being encouraged to do so, number 3. Also with this card, we're being encouraged, number 3, to really increase the vibe with the play. So number 3, you've got encouragement here to increase your vibe and to shake off, maybe even literally shake off some lower dense energy with play at this time. So you're safe to do so, and doing so is going to help raise the vibe and lift some energy. Now, we also have number 3 with these runes. You know, we've got the encouragement for the joy, so bring the fun, bring the laughter, watch some funny things, some crazy cat videos, I don't know, whatever brings you joy, whatever brings you laughter and fun, but definitely that is necessary and needed and encouraged for your February number 3. This rune of wholeness is here to remind you that through this all, that indeed you are whole, that indeed that inner child is still with you, that inner child is not broken, that inner child is there and ready to come out and play. That inner child wants to swing on the swings, slide down the slide, run and jump, laugh, dance, and sing. Get out the finger paints, you know, whatever, number 3. But truly, through it all, there's encouragement here for you to recognize your own inner wholeness as you play, and to recognize that that playful part of you is not gone. It's there, and it's always already there, waiting for you to just tap into it. So know that it is an unbroken whole part of you. Finally, number 3, Oracle. What's this all about? This indeed is all about that own inner knowing and that own inner sense of self, that wholeness that indeed is always already you. And in that state, you have the power within yourself to know what is right for yourself. So number 3, no one can tell you what it means to you to run and jump and play, and what it means to you to laugh and dance and sing and have fun. So truly tap into all of that this month, number 3, and also don't be surprised if while you are dancing, playing, singing, having a good time with the finger paints, building the blanket fort in the living room, don't be surprised if you get some intuitive messages, if you get some signals coming to you, if you just get some greater levels of creativity, thoughts, ideas, and intuitive hits, wisdom of the higher self, and answers that indeed may come to you in this heightened state of play and fun. So I would love to hear number 3. If throughout the month of February, as you are playing, you get some wisdom, some intuitive hits, some answers that have maybe been eluding you. Number 3. I'd love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments. Let me know how you're going to play this month, how you're going to bust out that inner child and have a good time. And let me know too if you got any hits coming up as you're playing, any answers that come to you, any divine wisdom that comes from within as you are tapping into that joy, that inner child, and getting your play on number 3. Well, number 3, so exciting for you for your February. I'm sending lots of blessings and best wishes for being playful. Please do like, please do subscribe, share, send to a friend, all of those things. And please do have a beautiful and blessed February. I'm sending you so many blessings for your month.